Kazuha's banner is coming to an end very soon, with the highly anticipated 2.0 update bringing the new Inazuma region shortly after. This video will help you understand many surprising uses for this character that most people might not know. If you are already a Kazuha main, it's very important that you know all of these facts in the video to help you make the most of this amazing Animo support and DPS. You can watch my previous Kazuha build guide video to see how his base kit works and what weapons, artifacts, and characters synergize well with him. Some of these tech and tips will take your Kazuha to the next level, while others are just interesting and useful for exploration. This video is ordered in a progression of complexity, so I'll start with 6 simple tips for exploration, and then 10 more advanced tips for combat. Let's learn some overpowered tech and tips all Kazuha mains need to know. Kazuha's elemental skill provides extra mining plunge damage. You can tap his elemental skill mid-air for extra height and gliding distance. Jumping then tapping his skill makes it easy to collect crystal flies. Kazuha's elemental skill can gather resources such as fruits and monster parts. Slam dunk Timmy's birds. You can climb infinitely by letting go of a cliff and immediately tapping Kazuha's elemental skill whenever it is off cooldown. You can transfer energy particles from Kazuha's elemental skill by quickly plunging and then swapping. Elemental Mastery will add more damage if you have other elements to cause more reactions on the team. Unlike some Animo characters, you can pull mines and other abilities such as Guoba. Gliding after using your elemental skill allows you to hit enemies out of reach with a finishing plunge. Your elemental damage buff applies to your own infused element's damage. An element afflicting you is able to be put into Kazuha's abilities. Kazuha is able to use two different elements absorbed between his skill and burst depending on the order you apply elements. You can quickly swap to Kazuha and use his elemental skill to avoid being hit by attacks, similar to Beto's elemental skill to parry incoming attacks. Kazuha's elemental burst snapshots his stats when you cast it. Snapshotting means that when you are using an ability, such as Bennett's elemental burst or a buff from any weapon such as Wolf's Gravestone or Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers, Kazuha's elemental burst will keep the effects of these buffs throughout the full duration of his burst, even if each individual buff's duration expires. This can be a powerful tool to maximizing the damage in your DPS rotation. This powerful tech is also used on Zhongling's elemental burst in the popular national team by snapshotting her stats after using Bennett's burst, so that the duration of the buff no longer matters. Dragon Striking is a tech that allows you to take advantage of the hit stun after hitting an enemy to use a plunging attack where you normally could not. Usually it is too difficult to pull off consistently unless your character has longer stun in their animations from using a claymore, for example. The final attack in the normal attack combo allows Kazuha to Dragon Strike without too much difficulty. This is done by barely connecting the last normal attack animation, then consecutively hitting the dash then jump button as closely as possible, allowing the use of a plunge at the peak of your jump. This can add a lot of damage to your Kazuha, especially if you are using C6 Bennett for the Pyro Infusion or C6 Kazuha for the Anemo Infusion. Executing Dragon Strike is also easier if you have movement speed buffs, such as Diona Shield or the Anemo Resonance buff. All of these facts were very interesting and fun to discover. I've had a lot of fun trying out new things with Kazuha to discover his full potential, and I'm sure you will too. Whether you own Kazuha or not, I hope you enjoyed the video and learned some new things. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more future content. If you have any questions or feedback, be sure to leave a comment down below and I'll respond as soon as possible. You can also check out my other videos to see how to build Kazuha and how my wishes went trying to get Kazuha. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to explore Inazuma with you all.